Man, this shit got 57 shares already. You saw that? Facebook. It's a class that's not even being broadcast. All right, come on, come. All right, shalom. Yahbashim Yashab Brakatham to all my brothers out there. And Yahweh Shamar Alatah Bashim Yahshai to all my sisters out there. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta Wednesday law class. The topic for the day is whoring after the ways of America is against the Most High. You understand? And it is against God. You understand? We all understand, we all know, you know, we're trying to be like these heathens that's in America right now. We're trying to attain what they have attained. You understand? Especially the wealth. You know what I'm saying? Our people want to follow after, you know what I'm saying, white people, white supremacy, because they have a lot of wealth. And in this country, in America, wealth is respected. You don't have to have morals. You don't have to have standards. You don't have to have, you don't have to be honorable. You don't have to have nothing. If you have wealth, then you're somebody. You understand? We want to get 1 Samuel 8 and 5. 5 through 7. Go ahead.
The book of 1 Samuel 8, verse 5. And said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways.
Well, we're gonna start at verse 1. You understand? This is a time in Israel history. You understand, where we wanted to be like the other nations. You understand? We're gonna read. Go ahead.
1 Samuel 8, verse 1. And it came to pass when Samuel was old, that he made his sons judges over Israel.
You understand? If you don't know who Samuel was a priest of the Most High. You understand? He was over Israel, and he was judging Israel. You understand? But it came at a point in time where we get old. You understand? And we have sons. Our sons take over our steed. If you raise them up right, your sons should be able to, you know what I'm saying, take over whatever you got, your business or whatever you got going on, like, you know, whatever, you know, your household, you know, take over everything. You leave your inheritance to your son. This is what Samuel did. Samuel was in his old age. He had sons. You understand? And his sons was to perform the duty that he was performing. You know what I'm saying? But, keep reading?
Come. Verse 2. Now, the name of his firstborn was Joel.
Was what?
Joel.
It's Joel. Keep going.
And the name of his second son, Abiah.
All right.
They were judges in Beersheba.
Okay, his sons, Joel and Abiah. There was judges up in Israel, you understand, in Beersheba. Keep going.
Verse 3. And his sons walked not in his ways.
But his sons did what?
Walked not in his ways.
Mm-hmm.
But turned aside after lucre. You
understand? The scripture just said that the Samuel's sons didn't walk in his ways. What does that mean? What does that mean? Anybody? You understand? When Samuel's sons didn't walk in his ways.
Go ahead. It means that he wasn't walking after the ways that his father taught him.
Right. You understand? His sons weren't walking, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Samuel taught him the law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord taught him it's okay to do this, it's not okay to do that. But, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you're going to have hard-headed children. You understand? That's just all of us, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have hard-headed children. We're going to have them ones that doesn't mean fat, meat, greasy. You understand? They're going to go ahead and do the opposite of what you're telling them to do.
Right.
This is his sons. The scripture just said what? His sons did what?
Walk not after his ways, but turned aside after lucre.
After lucre. What's lucre? If you don't know what that means, then guess what we're going to do? We're going to look it up. We got these fancy phones, these fancy iPhones, these $900 phones. Go ahead. Who's that? Yeah, but what's going on? All right.
Just a little clue would be, would that be alcohol?
Alcohol. We gonna look it up. You got the definition?
Come.
Go ahead.
Lucre. Money.
What?
Money.
Uh-huh.
Especially when regarded as sordid or distasteful or gained in a dishonorable way.
You understand? This is money that's being gained in a dishonorable way. That's what lucre means. You understand? This is the sons of Samuel. Samuel is a well-respected priest, a prophet of the Most High.
Right.
You understand? But sometimes when you have children, you're gonna have some that turn out all right. You're gonna have some that does everything that you command them to do. Right. But also you're gonna have children that's not gonna do everything that you command them to do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, they don't understand that fat meat greasy. I don't know what I just said. I guess my mom, she used to say that all the time. My mom used to say that all the time. I don't know fat meat greasy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm using it. You understand? I guess not, because I got me a son. I know exactly what she's talking about. I was hard-headed. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I was hard-headed when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was a prime example. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing up. My mom told me not to touch the stove. I touched the stove anyway. Right. My mom told me to be at home before the street lights came on. Guess what I did? I stayed out till about 11, 12 o'clock at night. And my mom was so bold, she locked the doors. I had to sneak through the window. Right. I had to purposely leave a window open so I could lift it up and sneak through the window. You know what I'm saying? I was a hard-headed child. You understand? But you know what? I don't know. I think my mom look at me, she'll think I turned out all right. You know what I'm saying? But keep reading.
Come. And took bribes.
It took what?
And took bribes.
It took bribes. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you this amount of money. Just had a judgment in my favor, all right? Mm-hmm. They took bribes. We all know what bribes is. Some of us took bribes. You know what I'm saying? Some of us was in powerful positions where we took bribes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do in the government offices right now. They call it, they have a fancy word for taking bribes. What's that word called? It's called lobbying. That's what it's called. It's called lobbying. Mm-hmm. You understand? You got these big corporate people that got billions of dollars that's sitting up in this big old room and waiting for the government officials to come out, and they bribe them money to have certain policies changed, bribe them money to have this law established, bribe them to do all types of manner of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? That's the wickedness of the white man. Right. You know what I'm saying? They give a fancy name for bribing called lobbying. That's right. That's sad. You understand? That's America. That's why we shouldn't follow the ways of America. Don't whore yourself out to the ways of America. I know, this is a country where you can have fun. You know what I'm saying? You can express your inner self. You can express your sexuality. Nah, man, the Most High, the God of this Bible, ain't trying to hear none of that garbage. You understand? Right. Keep on reading.
Come on, confirmation, sir.
Go ahead.
It's funny how you brought out the lobbyists.
Mm-hmm.
It's heavy you bring that out also because white men know that the lobbyists, they pay money into getting what they want.
Right.
Black people, if we give them our vote,
right,
we ask for nothing in return.
Right.
Nothing. But the lobbyists, they understand. When they pay their money, they want to see something passed in their favor. Right.
You understand? The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. The oppressor that the Bible speaks of. You understand?
Right.
They understand the rules to wickedness. They understand that you're going to have to give something to receive. Right. But black people, we don't want nothing in return. You understand? We going to go out to them polls and vote the next devil, well, the so-called lesser of two evils. Right. We want to vote him into office. You know what I'm saying? Coming in November. We're going to vote in November, right? We're going to vote the next terrorist into the office. Nothing in return. You understand? Like, I remember when I was in the world and whatnot. My parents used to tell me about how crucial it was to vote. They used to force me to go vote. Right. I never didn't care about voting. I don't know. I guess I was just one of them ones that just didn't care. But they used to tell me, go vote for this mayor. Go vote for this president. Your vote counts. I'm like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? The ghetto is still in the same condition that it's always been. Right. Voting doesn't matter. You understand? The Lord established laws, statutes, and commandments that's in His Bible. Right. You know what I'm saying? To help the people out, to benefit the people, to benefit blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. You understand? But now that we want to go we want to go, you know what I'm saying, and we want to go and vote. That's why we're going through what we're going through today. You understand? Right. Keep on reading.
Come. And perverted judgment.
And what?
And perverted judgment.
And perverted judgment. Meaning that, you know, the judgment is the correct judgment isn't getting placed. Why? Because, guess what? Lobbying. You know what I'm saying? Because of lobbying. Because, you know what I'm saying, Samuel's sons, instead of being a righteous priest that Samuel was, they decided to do the opposite of what he was. They decided to take bribes. You know what I'm saying? There was lobbying back in the ancient days. You didn't know that? There was lobbying. There was people that waited to Samuel's sons came out like, look, I'll give you 50,000 golds, 50,000 shekels. You understand? If you just, you know, vote him not guilty. This pass the judgments, release him from prison. Right. Guess what? They did that. They did all manner of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Taking bribes is a sin against the Bible, especially with doing the work of the Lord. You understand? Right. Keep reading.
Verse 4. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel on the Ramah.
Okay.
Verse 5. And said unto him, Behold, thou art old.
Go ahead.
They are old. And thy sons walk not in thy ways.
Right.
Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
It says now do what?
Make us a king to judge us like all nations.
You understand? Now Israel, you know what I'm saying, they looking at Samuel's sons, they're like, you know what, they're not following the ways like you was like you taught them. Now guess what? Make us a king. You know what I'm saying? Vote us a king. Elect us a king. You know what I'm saying? Just like the other nations. That was a no-no right there. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to be like every other nation. Why do you think the word? What do you think the word holy means? What do you think the word being a holy people is about? Being separate from all the nations. Right. You understand? But now we want to get us a king, get us a president. You understand? Like America, get us a president, vote a president. You understand? At the end of the day, keep on reading. We're gonna get into it.
Verse 6. But the thing displeased Samuel. When they said, "Give us a king to judge us."
You know what I'm saying? This thing displeased Samuel. Samuel is a righteous man. Right. You understand? He was a righteous man. He said this displeased Samuel. Samuel didn't want to hear about us trying to be like the other nations. Samuel was like, why? You understand? Right. Why? Because during this point in time, the Lord was reigning over Israel. You know what I'm saying? They was going to Samuel, and Samuel reported directly to the Most High. What could be better than that? What could be better than that? But no, look, we see these heathens have a king. We want exactly what these heathens want. You understand? These heathens have a king. We want a king. You know what I'm saying? They get the vote. We want to vote. You know what I'm saying? They got homosexuals in their, you know what I'm saying, amongst their city. We want homosexuals in our city. You know what I'm saying? They got whores. We want whores. We want to be like these other nations, you understand? But the Most High didn't make us to be like these other nations. Right. He made us to serve him. You understand? But keep on going.
Come. Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Most High. Verse 7. And the Most High said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of thy people.
The Most High said what?
Hearken unto the voice of the people.
Now imagine, keep going.
In all that they say unto thee.
The Most High told Samuel to listen to the people, man. Just listen to everything that they saying. You understand? At this point, the Lord getting tired of us, man. The Lord, like, you know, just do what they say. Just do what they ask. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care no more. You understand? You know how you have your children. You got some of your children that get in your nerves. You just be like, just go outside and play. Right. You understand? This is how the Lord told Samuel. The Lord told Samuel, hearken to the voice of the people, man. And all that they tell thee, just do what they tell you, man. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Come. For they have not rejected thee.
For they do what?
They have not rejected thee.
The Lord told Samuel that they ain't reject you. Keep going.
Come. But they have rejected me.
But they have did what?
They have rejected me.
The Lord said they ain't reject you. They rejected me. You know what I'm saying? This is ever since we left Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We obeyed the Lord for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For a couple of years, couple of nice long years. And then guess what? We see some nations doing something. We want to do it too. You understand? We at the end of the day, this is how it's been going for centuries. Like I brought out, you know what I'm saying, the other day. It's been going on for centuries. Us not obeying the Most High, us always trying to do what the other nations are trying to do, not following after the Most High. At this point in time, the Most High was reigning over us. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we wanted, all we had to do was go tell the priest. The priest went to the Most High.
Right.
But now instead, you understand, now we have a king. Now they want a king. Now guess what a king going to do now? They're going to tax you. You know what I'm saying? First you was just paying your 10%.
Right.
Now it's going to be more taxes now. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to lose more money because you want a king.
Right.
The king got to live nice and wealthy too.
Right.
You got, who's going to build his castle? Who's going to hire his servants?
Right.
Who's going to go hunt his game? Go get the food. Hunt the deer in the field. Go get the sheep. Go buy a vast amount of sheep. The king has to have wealth too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's the king. So now instead of just paying your little 10% to the Lord, giving it to the priest, you want a king now. So now you're going to get taxed even more. You know what I'm saying? Now the king is going to be all manner of, you know what I'm saying, different things and everything that's going on. You understand? But keep reading. Any more on that?
Come.
Go ahead.
That I should not reign over them.
That I should not what?
I should not reign over them.
That I should not reign over them. The Lord said, you know what I'm saying? Just give them a king, man. Because they ain't reject you, they rejected me. They don't want me reigning over them. So they want a king, give them a king. You understand? But at the end of the day, the Lord always going to be the one had the last word. You know what I'm saying? The last say. The Lord gave us what we want right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Just like a crying child. You know how a child be crying one night? You just be just like, okay, just give him what he want. You know what I'm saying? Your child want a bag of chips, but you like, no. And the child just keep crying and crying and crying until you just give him the bag of chips. Here, just take it, take it. That's how the Lord looking at us right now. We just nothing but some crying babies.
Right.
You understand? Give us a king. Give us a king. I don't know what we was thinking in these days, man. You understand? Go ahead.
It kind of remind me when I had my daughters, my kids, you would give them something. You know it's not good for them. But they keep, like you said, they keep crying and crying.
Right.
And I was like, you know what, go ahead, drink the daggone juice or whatever. The next thing you know, they getting sick. And like, see, I told you.
Right.
This is what this remind me of.
Right. And not only that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to go back and do the same exact thing.
Right.
We not going to never learn. Back then, we didn't never learn. Like, you know, you would expect, you know, we do something, the Lord punishes us, that be it. We flying straight from here on out.
Right.
But throughout all of history, we keep messing up. 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 When's it ever going to get better? We keep messing up. Because guess why? Because these heathens, man. These heathens are influential.
Right.
Even though the Lord made us to be the salt of the earth, we still looking at these other heathens like, okay, well, you know, what they doing? Oh, they got him a king. Well, guess what? We want a king too. Right. You understand? We trying to follow after these other nations and whatnot. We trying to follow, like just like today, we trying to follow after America. You know what I'm saying? We trying to follow after America in all its ways. We want to take part in this celebration. We want to take part in Thanksgiving. Right. We want to take part in Christmas. We want to take part in Easter. We want to take part in Independence Day. Independence Day, a day that we were still enslaved. Right. July 4th, 1776, we were still enslaved. We were still in captivity. You understand? We were still in captivity. We were still in chains. You understand? But we don't care about that. We want to do what these other nations doing. Right. Regardless, you understand? We want to go to the Muslim mosque. You understand? We want to go kiss the rock. Go over there in Mecca and kiss the rock. You know what I'm saying? We want to have a white Jesus, a picture of Caesar Borgia, you know, in our house. You understand? We gotta, we want to be in these different religions. You said what else?
Masons.
We want to be Masons and join gangs and be in fraternities and sororities. Man, we want to follow just after America. We want to do everything America has to offer, right. which is a sin against the Bible, which is a sin against the Most High. You understand? The Lord ain't make us to do none of them things. The Lord made us to be a special people, a separate and a holy people unto himself. Right. You understand? We're going to drop that, and we're going to get Deuteronomy. Go ahead.
It's so heavy that you bring that out about, you know what I'm saying, how people want to be everything except for who they were called to be.
Uh-huh.
So everything you just named out, you see it in the community every day, and to the point to where if they look at you strange if you're not a part of one of their little secret organizations or whatever they got going on.
Right.
Based on the fact that they're trying to be like the European oppressor. And it's a sad state of affairs, like it.
Man, you know what? What you just said was heavy. That is sad. You know what I'm saying? We about to also bring out, go ahead and give me Deuteronomy 17 and 15. Deuteronomy 17 and 15. You understand? You got it? Yeah, go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy 17 verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee,
Uh-huh.
whom the Most High, thy power, shall choose.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High is going to choose us a king. You understand? But guess what? We want to rush them polls in November and go ahead and pick out a devil, you know what I'm saying, that's ain't going to do nothing for the black community. That's just a given. Right. He's not going to do anything. He's going to be sitting there for 4 years oppressing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people all over again. Just like President Trump's doing, just like Obama did, just like George Bush did, just like all these presidents back to the first president. You understand? Back to the first president. All they're going to do is oppress blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. That's it. But we want to rush the polls, you know what I'm saying, and give 1 million votes to Joe Biden. I watched the video the other day. You know what I'm saying? I guess it was I think Wheel of Fortune, I believe. Not Wheel of Fortune, but it was something. I believe it was Wheel of Fortune. But, you know, I think Wheel of Fortune. So, I guess Joe Biden, it was a special guest. It was Joe Biden. And there was a phrase. And then Joe Biden said, "You ain't black." Joe Biden said, "You ain't black." Everybody just looked at the audience like, wow. They had to cut him off the air and whatnot. But you understand? You want to go rush the polls to vote for people like these? People like Joe Biden? Joe Biden don't care about black people. Donald Trump don't care about black people. Hillary Clinton don't care about black people. No matter who you vote for in his next upcoming election, they're not going to give a damn about black people. Even if it was a black man to get into the office, an actual black man from the tribes, he's not going to give a damn about black people. Because guess what? He's going to have people above him that's going to put their foot on his neck. You know what I'm saying? You better not make lives of black people better. You know what I'm saying? Right. You better keep locking black people up. Keep giving them food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Keep firing them. Keep oppressing them. Do whatever you can to oppress these people. Right. You understand? Shit, example, you know what I'm saying? Everybody thought Barack Obama was our people. Barack Obama bailed out Wall Street. He legalized homo marriages. You understand?
GMC.
And what else?
GMC.
And GMC?
Yeah.
And GMC too? You say he bailed out GMC. Yeah, bailed out GMC. He did all these things for white people, but guess what? What did he do for black people? I asked my mom to this day. She keep talking about Barack Obama. I'm like, what does Barack Obama has done for black people? She's just, well, he's black. I'm like, man, look, man, that don't even matter. Color don't even matter. You understand? Because someone's dark skinned don't mean that's your people. Right. Clearly, you know what I'm saying? White people has fooled you once again. White people has used a special ability as being the cunning hunter that they are right now, and they done fooled you. They done fooled blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to put a man of your color in the office. That's sad, man. When we going to learn? When we going to learn that, you know what I'm saying, who we should be vote for is for a black man named Jesus Christ. Right. Yahanna in the Hebrew. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's who should have your vote. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the Most High voted wanted him in. You understand? All right, go ahead and read. Deuteronomy 17 and 15.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
Start at verse 14.
Verse 14. Deuteronomy 17, verse 14. When thou art come unto the land which the Most High thy power give thee, and shalt possess it, right, and shalt dwell therein, and shalt say, I will set a king over me, like as all the other nations that are about me.
Right. We want to be just like all these other nations, man. We want to have a king too. You understand? We don't want the Lord to be, you know what I'm saying, ruling over us. We want a king to rule over us.
Right.
We want to feel like how all these other nations is feeling. I bet all these other nations is feeling kind of stupid right now because, you know what, they getting taxed up to behind. You know what I'm saying? America has a president. It's just a president is just another word for a king. That's all it is. It's just a nice little term. But the president is just like a king. You know what I'm saying? We're getting taxed. We go to work, and then guess what? We got about 30 or 40% of our check gone. 30 to 40% of our check is gone because we're paying what? Social Security, Medicaid, federal taxes, state taxes. Oh man, don't add child support. Child support gonna eat the rest of your check up.
Right.
You gonna have about $50 in your pocket, man. You gonna walk around here miserable like I don't know what. I'm telling you. I done seen people that had it done to them.
Right.
You understand? My uncle, for example, had to pay child support. You know what I'm saying? Child support was tearing him up. You understand? And I mean, you know, getting Most High in Christ, the Lord would have mercy on him. He got custody of the kids now. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't paying no more child support. But child support was tearing him up. And he had a decent gig too. He was making about $22 an hour. And he won't bring it home. He brought home enough to pay his bills, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? He used to go over next door and ask my mama to borrow some money.
Right.
Oppression. That's oppression. That's what you call oppression.
Right.
You got 30% of your check is gone. Boom, the white man took it. And then you got about 50%, half of that you got left is going to child support. Boop. It's gone. You understand? I mean, you know what? That's America for you. When you want to follow America, you're going to take all the consequences that you know America is going to receive. You're going to take all the consequences of following America.
Right.
It is what it is. All right, keep reading.
Come, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Most High thy power shall choose.
Right.
One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
Right.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be voting, rushing the polls to vote for the next devil in line. You understand? The Lord said that, you know what? Since you want a king, I'm gonna choose a king for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be from amongst your brethren. Right. You understand? You can cross all that voting out. We shouldn't be rushing the polls to go vote. You understand? We're gonna drop that. Give me Leviticus 18 and 22. You understand? We want to join. We want to be a part of America so bad. We want to be a part of America so bad that we wanted to, like I said, you know what I'm saying, take part in the celebration, take part in these activities, and take part in all the freaks and all the crazy nonsense that America has. Homosexuality. We're going to get up in it. Go ahead.
Come. Leviticus 18 and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind.
Thou shalt not what?
Thou shalt not lie with mankind.
What is this talking about? Homosexuality. The scriptures say don't lie with mankind. Keep going.
Come. As with womankind.
As with womankind. You understand? I mean, it should be no homos, period. You understand? Amongst the children of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, there should be no homosexuality amongst you. You know what I'm saying? Being a homo is a sin against the Most High.
Right.
You understand? That's a crime that gets put to death. Being a homosexual. Read that scripture again.
Come.
Read it again. 18
and 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind. As with womankind.
As with womankind. Two men shouldn't be laying in the bed doing what a man should be doing to a woman.
Right.
You understand? That's nonsense, man. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. That is an abominable act. You understand? And that is, the Lord hates that. We're gonna read what we're gonna get the word abomination. We're gonna find out what the word abomination means. Let's get it. It's gonna pull it out. If you don't know what it means, we're gonna look it up. Abomination.
Come.
Go ahead.
The definition of abomination: a thing that causes disgust or hatred.
A thing that causes disgust or hatred. Yeah, that's something to be disgusted at. I remember back when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying, a dude that was claiming to be a homo would get beat up.
Right.
He would get beat up. He would get chased home every day.
Right.
Now we embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Now we just make fun like, hey, what's going on? You know, hey, you cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't roll like that, but you know, you cool. Nah, man, we shouldn't accept that in our communities, man.
Right.
We shouldn't accept a homosexual man. We shouldn't accept a lesbian woman. You understand? We shouldn't accept none of that in the black Hispanics, Native Indian neighborhoods, man.
Right.
The ghettos, the barrios, the reservations, that should be canceled out. But since we want to follow America, America accepts homosexuality. Barack Obama legalized homosexual marriages.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now we walking around and we watching two men get married. And not only that, they adopting children too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They adopting children, and most of the time they adopt them black children.
Yep. Come.
Most of the time they adopting black children. And guess what? That black child, that Israelite child is going to get confused growing up. He's going to grow up and think that's all right. Homosexuality is all right. I'm going to be a homosexual. That's what the child's going to do eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Like he'll get molested.
Or get molested by a homosexual. If not being already molested by the homosexual couple.
Right.
You understand? Homosexuals are the most aggressive predators on the face of the earth. That's facts. Being a homosexual, you know what I'm saying, you was a predator, especially for children. Homosexuals shouldn't be nowhere near around children, man.
Right.
You understand? Because guess what? They're going to get molested. Your child is going to get molested by a homosexual. I knew a homosexual in the community. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I stood away from them. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, he was a grown man hanging around little kids, man. A grown man. I'm talking about, I was about 18. He was about, 32, 33, hanging around 18, 19, 20-year-olds, man. I knew something was off with that, hanging around 15-year-olds. Be posted up after the school. We see him every day when we get out of school. You know what I'm saying? Man, homosexuals should need to, man, look. That's why the Most High said that's an abomination. And they should be put to death. You understand? There should be no homosexuals amongst the children of Israel. You understand? Go ahead.
You sure that wasn't R. Kelly? It's like,
Oh, he said R. Kelly.
that wasn't him hanging out in school.
Hey, man. Look,
Chicago,
hey, R. Kelly. Look, them R. Kellys out there. They be hanging around the school too. You know what I'm saying? Preying on women. You know what I'm saying? Preying on them the little 16, 17-year-old girls. Be grown as hell, man. Be about 32.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I know when I was going to school, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, the big time drug dealers, they were coming out to the school doing the same thing that R. Kelly was accused of. I'm talking about picking up little young girls out there. They 30, 40 years old, giving them 16 and 17-year-old girls.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you said was so heavy. When I was going to school, you know what I'm saying, that's all the females used to talk about. They didn't even want us the same. They didn't even want us, the men the same age. You 17, you should get you like a 17-year-old boyfriend. But no, they talking about, my boyfriend, he 30 years old. I'm like, damn, what is you doing? I don't even got me a 30-year-old girlfriend yet. What you talking with, man, what is you doing? You understand? But at the end of the day, not knowing that was a problem. You understand? These women is coming into these schools, 11th grade, be 10th and 11th grade, be acting like grown females. Because guess what? They experiencing something that they should be experiencing yet. Right. You understand? A woman around 16, 17 should be, you know what I'm saying? Their father should be controlling every aspect of her life. Ain't no such thing as being independent. Right. Ain't no independent. All the single ladies, you know what I'm saying? Independent women. Ain't no such thing as an independent woman according to the Bible and according to the scriptures. Right. According to the Bible, a woman always had her life controlled by her father. If not, it was by her husband. Right. You understand? I know this is gonna get tough. I know all the women gonna run. They gonna be like, "Oh no, we're not trying to listen to this." You know what I'm saying? Look, at the end of the day, that's how we get right. That's how we get right as a people. We gotta be on the men, and also we gotta be on the women too. Right. You understand? We be on the men all day. We be on the men's case all day. Get right. Come in these classes. Be a soldier. Be a warrior for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Love your family. Love that woman. Love them children. Stay in that household. Raise that household up. We stay on the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man all day. But guess what, women? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your stuff don't smell pretty either.
Right.
You understand? You don't smell pretty either. Drop that and give me Ephesians 5:22. Ephesians 5:22. Because we're in America right now, we want to follow after everything. You know what I'm saying? Do everything that America want us to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially regarding our women. Women being independent, thinking that they don't need a man. Go ahead. Who's that? Hey, Yahanna, what's going on, Trooper? Oh yeah, I'm Tawab. What happened? You had something to say?
Like a couple of, you know what I'm saying, teachers in colleges, you know what I'm saying, like they do the same shit. I mean, it's the same
Right.
thing, that's a lot.
Right. And what you said was so heavy. America trains our women to be independent, not to rely on the man regardless. You know what I'm saying? The men don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The only time a man is useful is when he laying down some rod, or if he paying child support, or if he's going to work, you know, every single day. The women staying home doing all types of manner of wickedness. I was growing up, you know what I'm saying? I know a female, you know what I'm saying? She was married. She had a husband. Every time her husband go to work, she'll have niggas running all up and through her crib, man. All up and through her crib, through his crib. You understand? And I'm looking like, damn. And he come home thinking that he got the best woman on the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? It was just trifling. It was just downright disgusting. I'm not saying all women do this. I'm just saying it's some of them out there that's just low down. You know what I'm saying? And we also got some other sisters that just think they don't need no man. Because you got because you got this nice job, you got your own car, you got your crib, you got your wealth, you don't need a man now? So what if someone breaking your crib? It was one chick that said, well, that's why they make guns. Okay, they make guns. So what? What about you got 4 or 5 people breaking in your crib? Then what? Women, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, the Lord didn't make women to be, you know what I'm saying, to have a mentality of a man. The mentality of a man is about protecting the household, being security, making sure things in place so nothing will happen to the family. You know what I'm saying? The Lord built men and women for two different things. Right. I'm not saying women can't handle a gun. I'm not saying that women can't learn how to defend herself. I'm not saying that women can't learn how to defend that family. But I'm saying the Lord gave that man that role, not the women the role. You know what I'm saying? The man would know when to shoot and when not to shoot. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was a video that I watched not too long ago about when this woman, she ran over her man and killed him, was cussing him out. He was laying in his own pool of blood, just cussing him out. Women are emotional. Y'all is emotional creatures. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made y'all to be an emotional creatures. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made y'all to help even out the household. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too much testosterone, but it ain't too much femininity going around. You know what I'm saying? It's balanced. It's level. You know what I'm saying? The child is getting an equal amount of both. You know what I'm saying? The child is knowing the love of a mother, the love of a caring mother, and also the hardness and the strictness of a father, the guidance of a father. You understand? That's what makes the black household, the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian household strong. You understand? Ain't no such thing as no independent. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
When you had brought up that point about a woman saying that she was, they they make guns and then she will shoot too.
Mm-hmm.
That may be the case. She may shoot, but the thing is, once she shoots and kill a man,
Right.
that's gonna be playing on her mind for a while.
Right.
Because, like you said, that women are made to be nurturing.
Right.
But for a woman to shoot and kill a human being,
Right.
that's just not normal for them.
Exactly.
They don't know how to handle that type of
Exactly. Like the Lord made the men to be able to take on a lot of pressure, to take on a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of everything without collapsing. Right. You understand? But the women, you know what I'm saying, y'all might able to take on a lot of stress too. A lot of things too, but you know what I'm saying, eventually y'all gonna break down, you know what I'm saying, having a huge load like that. That's why y'all women, what y'all need to do, put y'all heavy load onto that man.
Right.
Let that man worry about the bills. Let the man worry about, you know what I'm saying, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Let's take all that heavy stress off him. Not off him, but off you. You understand? If you know what I'm saying, what you need to be worrying about is making sure them kids is cool. You know what I'm saying? Making sure your husband is cool. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the house is cool. Making sure, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But let all the complicated issues, let the man deal with that. You understand? It's like in the I.S.U.P.K. It's like rank. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be worried about the things that's above my rank. You understand? Because that's taking added stress off me. Right. Likewise, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. You understand? So, you know, with that being said, go ahead and read.
Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband.
It says, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands. Now, of course, out there in the world, you got some fake groups that's saying that, oh, look, it says your own husbands. You know what I'm saying? And that means a man's supposed to have only one wife. No, a man can have as many wives as he wants. You know what I'm saying? As many wives as he wants. Now, he shouldn't be, you know, of course there's rules and regulations to all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, the scriptures say you shouldn't multiply wives where it's going to turn your heart away from the Lord. Right. As long as your man is serving the Most High, he's doing everything that he keeping the law, statutes, commandments in his Bible. You understand? He's raising up his family. He's teaching his family. He's guiding his family into righteousness. You understand? And he's not taking anything away from the household. You understand? Like, for example, he's not, if he get another wife, of course the scriptures say if you get another wife, if a man get another wife, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't diminish the food, raiment, and everything else from your other households. You understand? So if he ain't doing all that, a man can have as many wives as he want. You understand? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? A man should know his limit. A man should know what he's able to handle. Right. Not all men is able to handle another wife. Right. You understand? Some men just want one wife. And that's perfectly fine. Some men want 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's about your ability to be able to handle that situation. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you have multiple wives. That's multiple personalities you got to deal with. It's multiple stress. There's multiple, everything is going to be times whatever the amount, you understand? Right. So, you know what I'm saying, recommend, get some counsel. If you men out there trying to find other wives, get counsel first. And, you know what I'm saying, heed the counsel. Go ahead.
Right. As unto the Lord.
Hold on real quick. Anybody have something to say on the phone?
It's truthful, how you die.
Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 10:23, when it talks about, you know, the multiple wives and all that. This is one of the scriptures that we given a while back. You say, all things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful.
Right, just because you damn right, trooper. Just because a man can have multiple wives doesn't mean that he should rush to go get multiple wives. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You should don't be rushing to do things. Just because it's lawful don't mean you should rush to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know that I can eat, you know what I'm saying? I know that steak is lawful. I'm not going to rush to eat tons of steak. Right. You know what I'm saying? Too much of anything is bad for you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And especially, you know what I'm saying, in this situation, you're dealing with lives. You're dealing with a man, you're dealing with lives, you're dealing with multiple personalities, you're dealing with a whole lot of other issues that comes up. You understand? A man knows what he can handle and what he cannot handle. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, go ahead, keep reading.
As unto the Most High.
All right. It says, Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Most High, as unto the Lord. Just like, I hear women all the time that says, oh yeah, I'll obey the Lord. Okay, if you obey the Lord, then you should be obeying everything that what comes out your husband's mouth. You understand? Everything that comes out your husband's mouth. As long as he's serving the Most High. You understand? As long as he's not giving you something, giving you an order to sin. You know what I'm saying? For example, if your man tell you to go buy you some weed, go buy him some weed. Don't do it. That's an order you can refuse, because it's going against God. Anything that goes against God, you don't do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go. I need you to go strip. Go to the strip club and go strip and make some money. No, I would not do that. Slacky, sir, I would not be doing that. Right. You understand? And also, sisters, of course, don't be, of course, we got to be smart in this situation. If a man is abusing you, don't be in, you have all rights to, I'm not saying leave him. You can't leave him. But get up out of that situation. If you got to go to your mom's house for, for some weeks or whatever, so be it. If you got to go to some, somewhere else out of that situation because you're being abused, UPK, we do not vouch for a man hitting their wife, abusing. Right. None of that. None of that case. That's a huge no. You will be getting. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I can only imagine what type of checkers you're gonna get, but a man is not allowed to abuse his wife. You understand? All right, keep going.
Come on, verse 22.
It's
like verse 23.
Right.
For the husband is the head of the wife.
For the husband is what?
The head of the wife.
This is an order that comes down from the Most High. This is an order that comes down from Yahushua. The man is the head of that household. Ain't no such thing as me being independent. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because women want to be independent, that's why we got strip clubs. Because women want to be independent, that's why, you know what I'm saying, there's Section 8. You understand? There's all these things that the white man use to entice our women. Right. You know what I'm saying? To make them go against the black man. That's child support. Go ahead.
When that go into, is that kind of like, okay, that go back to Adam and Eve, like how, the serpent, but like, you know what I'm saying, he said he'll get Eve, you know what I'm saying, this imagination, and then that fake power, right? Is it the same way, like, with like, you know what I'm saying, the first today, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, the serpent made Eve do something wicked to gain wicked power. And that's the same way in the world today, like the white man make our sister do wicked shit. Wicked stuff like it. Wicked stuff get wicked power, so to speak. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but next time just go ahead and just watch, just watch, no profanity. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what you were saying was so heavy. That goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden. You know what I'm saying? Eve listened to the serpent in the garden. Now, Christians would say that the serpent was an actual snake, and the snake talked. How ridiculous does that sound? This snake was like, eat the apple, eat the apple, eat the apple. No. They think the apple was a real apple. No. You know what I'm saying? It's the knowledge of philosophies of the tree of knowledge of good and evil was the knowledge of philosophies of other nations. The good tree was the knowledge of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But to know good and to know good is to know the knowledge of the Lord. To know evil is to know the knowledge of the heathens. You understand? So of course this serpent, which is the spirit of the white man today, beguiled Eve. Said, you know what? Man, look, don't worry about that man. Look, I'm gonna give you power. Look, just eat the apple. Just come and learn. Just learn our culture. Just learn our culture, man. Look, you're gonna be like a god. You're gonna know good and evil. You understand? Yeah. Just like right now, the white man's beguiling our sisters, man. Spend that enticing game, man. Man, look, I'm gonna give you Section 8, man. I'm gonna give you the ability to have your own crib. You ain't gotta pay me much, man. You ain't gotta pay me. As long as if you ain't working, you ain't gotta pay me much. But I don't want that black man in that household. He better not be in that household when I come through.
Right.
You understand? Yeah, the white man gave our sisters the power and the devices used to turn against us, which is against the Most High. You understand? Which is against the Most High. Go ahead and read.
Come. Verse 23. The husband is the head of the wife.
The husband is the head of the wife. Go ahead.
Even as Christ.
Even as who?
Christ. Is the head of the church.
And even as Yahushua is head of the church. Now guess what? Us men, we gotta submit ourselves too. Right. We gotta submit ourselves to the rulership of Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do everything that Yahushua commanding us as our king. Because guess what? We wanted a king. The Lord said, you wanted it, you got it. Right. We got our king, Yahushua. You understand? So now we got to submit ourselves to our king. We got to obey everything that comes out of his mouth. You understand? Keep going.
Come. And he is the savior of the body.
And he is the what?
The savior of the body.
And he is the savior of the body. Just like Yahushua, you know what I'm saying, is the head of the church. He's a head of the nation of Israel. He's the king of the nation of Israel. Black women, Hispanic women, Native Indian women. I know sometimes it's hard. You know what I'm saying? You done watched your whole life seeing strong, independent women rise up in power, not needing a man. I understand that. You know what? And I know you wish that too. But according to the Most High, that man rules over you. Go back to give me that scripture in Genesis where it says that that man will rule over thee. You know what I'm saying? It's in Genesis. But I understand, sisters, you know what I'm saying? You like power. You like power and you like authority. I understand that. But the Lord made you a different way. You can get a power somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You have power in that household. You understand? You have, you know what I'm saying? You can, come, like, for example, you know what I'm saying? If you know what's best to, like, for example, me, if I had a woman that's business savvy, that knows how to, you know what I'm saying, handle money, knows how to handle the finances, that knows how to build wealth, then guess what? I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying, letting my wife do what she do. Right. Okay, then fine, I'm going to give you a shot. You know what I'm saying? That's your power, you know what I'm saying, that you can use in a good way. Not to oppress the black man, but to help him. And not to help both of y'all. Help the household. You understand? That's the way. Not using the power to oppress him, man. Like the white man uses, he give you Section 8. He give you child support. He give you 911. He give you the ability to call the police anytime. Anytime that black man get out of order in the house, call 911. If he get loud with you, call 911. You know what I'm saying? If he's checking you right now about what you did, call 911. He didn't caught you having Rodney in the house, call 911. Right. The white man is a wicked beast, man. Right. By turning our sisters against us. Any more on that?
I got Genesis 3.
Go ahead, get that.
This is the book of Genesis 3:16.
Uh-huh.
Unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow.
The Lord said, unto the woman, this is the Lord talking. He said, unto the woman, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows. Keep going.
And thy conception.
And thy conception. What is conception? Anybody? What is conception?
That's a lot, yes, sir.
Go ahead.
You go ahead and shoot you however you're done. Oh, you got a triple Makulat.
Go ahead, Makulat.
Is it when a woman conceives? Like a baby?
All right.
Like, going through all that with you?
Well, guess what then? You know what? We're going to look it up. Because in the I.S.U.P.K, we look up everything. We're not going to just say, we're not going to say what we think it is. We're going to read it and we're going to understand what exactly it is. You understand? We're going to get it out the dictionary. We're going to get it out the Compact Bible Dictionary. You know what I'm saying? Every brother and sister should have this in their arsenal. Everybody should have this in their arsenal. You know what? Because this is a lifesaver. You want to know what the meanings in the Bibles are? Get this, man. It's called the Zondervan, the Compact Bible Dictionary by Zondervan. Zondervan Bible Dictionary. You understand? Everybody should have it. You have the definition?
Come.
Read it. Go ahead.
Conception, the action of conceiving a child or a child being conceived.
The act of conceiving a child or the child being conceived. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got something to do with childbirth. You know what I'm saying? You know how the women be having them labor pains? You know what I'm saying? What they call it, the contraptions? hey, I get confused. Hey, they call contractions, right? It's contractions. I don't know why I keep saying contraptions. You know what I'm saying? Contraptions. It's not contraptions. I've been saying contraptions for the longest. It's contractions. They be having them contraction pains. Yes, that's what the Lord said that you was going to have. You know what I'm saying? Because back then we was in the, you know what I'm saying? You weren't having them labor pains.
Right.
But now you are. That's why the Lord said that you be saved. Hold on, give me 1 second. That's why the Lord said that you're going to be saved in childbearing. You understand? Read. No, Slocky. Go ahead. Who was that? Chupa Makulat?
Is that also like that morning sickness the sisters be having, you know what I'm saying? Even throughout the pregnancy, you know what I'm saying? Like they get morning sickness and get throwing up and, you know what I'm saying?
All of that. That's why the Lord said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows. You understand? Everything that's dealing with childbearing, it's painful to a woman. As soon as a woman conceive and that baby start forming in her belly, she start getting morning sickness. You know what I'm saying? She just, have uncontrollable desires to eat weird things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? My child mother one night, I remember, you know what I'm saying, when she was pregnant, she was eating weird stuff like ice cream and pickles. Ice cream and pickles. Like ice cream and pickles, I throw up just, ice cream and pickles? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Bathroom, all that. You know what I'm saying? I can't even get ready for work, man, because she be in the bathroom for like 2 hours. Go ahead.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with like her mood swings and stuff too as well. You know, for her, like her menstrual cycle, and when she actually does get pregnant, all women have mood swings where they can't think straight.
Yeah.
You know, they quick to get angry.
Yep.
You know, like the second definition is that they can't. You know, it's hard to devise a plan to come up with ideas and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely right. It be the mood swings. It be all of that. All right, keep going.
Come on. In sorrow, thou shalt bring forth children.
In what?
In sorrow, thou shalt bring forth children.
It says in sorrow. That's what it said?
Come.
In sorrow, thou shalt bring forth children. All them pains, you in pain for 10 months. All the pain, all the agony, all the contractions. Not contraptions, contractions. All the contractions, you know what I'm saying, the mood swings, the weird eating, the pickles and ice cream, all the weird stuff. In sorrow, you should bring forth children. This is what the Lord said, man. And who got the last say? Look, I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
Right.
I know y'all want to look at Zaquan and be like, man, Zaquan, look, man, I got to get off your live because you bringing out something heavy. You understand? Salaki. But go ahead.
Come. And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
And thy desire shall be what?
Should be to thy husband.
No, be independent.
To thy husband.
Your desire should be to yourself.
To thy husband.
To thy husband. So, black women, Hispanic women, and Native Indian women, I understand. But the Lord said your desire should be to your husband. You understand? You should want what your husband want. You should desire what your husband desire. Your whole being should be towards your husband. In the righteous way, of course. You understand? But, of course, we in America today. You know what I'm saying? What did Beyonce say? All the single ladies. Y'all worship. Well, black women worship Beyonce, man. But Beyonce having a happy marriage. She's having a happy marriage, and I guarantee you, she's listening to everything Jay-Z is saying.
Right.
She's obeying him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's obeying everything. She's being a good wife for Jay-Z. You understand? But Beyonce got y'all thinking, twirling around, talking about all the single ladies.
Right.
You understand? No. A woman, wasn't meant to be single. Go ahead.
It's like one with that verse you're saying, the desire should be to the husband. It shouldn't be that too far fetched for the women right now, because normally whatever the man doing, even in the world, the wife is doing. So if a man likes football, normally the wife follows behind the football. So it shouldn't be that kind of weird thing when it comes to this rule.
Right. Well, the brother just said was so heavy. He said it shouldn't be that weird because in the world, you know what I'm saying, our women does it anyway. For example, if a man likes football, then the wife is automatically, his girl going to automatically like football. You know what I'm saying? Both of them cheering on the couch, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go Falcons or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's just like that. You know what I'm saying? If your husband like going to the gun range, guess what? You're going to be at the gun range with him shooting guns. Right. If your husband like cooking, well, guess what? You're going to be in the kitchen cooking right along with him, making dinner. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get this straight. Let me tell y'all sisters, you know what I'm saying? Salaki. The I.S.U.P.K. do not bash women.
Right.
We don't bash women at all. We uplift them. You know what I'm saying? We want y'all to be what the Lord called y'all to be. You understand? Not what the white man wants you to be. The white man wants you to be whores, to be low down, dirty dogs, to be just like the white women. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wants you to be. But in the I.S.U.P.K, we expect more from our sisters. We expect our sisters to shine like the Most High wants you to shine. Right. Shine through that femininity that the Lord gave you. The Lord gave you that femininity for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord gave the man masculinity, and the Lord gave the female femininity for a reason. Because it balances out in the household. That's why, you know what I'm saying, the black man ain't without the black woman. And definitely the black women ain't without the black man. Right. You understand? And when I mean black, again, I say all the tribes. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right? Any more on that?
Come.
Go ahead.
And the desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
And he shall what?
He shall rule over thee.
The Most High said, your desire should be unto your husband, and he shall rule over thee. It said be equal, right?
Rule over thee. Okay,
it says 70-30.
And he shall rule over thee.
It says he shall completely rule over you. I understand sometimes it's heavy. That Christian church got in your mind and thinking that kick the black man out. The black man ain't nothing. The black man is worthless. You know, so he lazy. He a bum. All he want to do is play Xbox all day. All he want to do is do this. All he want to do is do that. I understand. But guess what? That's why the majority of y'all black women is single right now. You know what I'm saying? Single right now. You know what I'm saying? Out there in the world, I mean. You're single right now because you haven't learned. You haven't came into the truth and learned how to humble yourself down and submit to your man. Or learn how to submit to your man. You understand? All right, any more on that? That's it?
That's it, sir.
All right, we're going to drop that. We're going to give me Leviticus 19 and 29. Leviticus 19 and 29.
It's the book of Leviticus 19, verse 29.
Uh-huh.
Do not prostitute thy daughters.
Do not do what?
Do not prostitute thy daughters.
Now, come on, now, men. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all grew up listening to 8 Ball and MJG. You know what I'm saying? How to be a pimp. But all that pimping stuff is a sin against the Bible, man. Right. The scripture, the Lord just said, what?
Do not prostitute thy daughters.
Where you at?
Leviticus 19 and 29.
19 and 29. Read.
Verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter.
Do not prostitute thy daughter, man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, you should love your sisters enough not to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't make them into sex objects. Don't make them to be, you know what I'm saying? You growing up, you know what I'm saying? You watching your uncles have different females. You know what I'm saying? We growing up, listening to all this type of music. You know what I'm saying? B better have my money. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some 8 Ball and MJG. You know what I'm saying? How to Maccabee. You know, all of that. You understand? But that's all wrong. You're not supposed to treat your sisters like that, man. These sisters are God's chosen people too. Your sisters, man, are Israelites too.
Right.
They don't deserve to be whored out. You know what I'm saying? Be prostituted amongst, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't have that Judah curse, man. Judah love hoes. Right. Judah love prostituting the women, man. Don't be like that, man. You understand? Be what the Lord calls you to be, man. Be a soldier, man. Love that black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women, man. Support that black woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Love that black woman. Love your household. Love your children. You know what I'm saying? Stop being sexual fiends. You know what I'm saying? Stop being that. The Lord ain't call you to be no sexual fiend. Love your sisters. Your sisters, you know what I'm saying? They there. You know what I'm saying? They there. And guess what? They need protection. And guess what? The Lord wants you to be a righteous man and guide them. You know what I'm saying? Guide them into righteousness. Right. Guide your sisters, man, and love your sisters. Because guess what? The white man surely ain't doing it.
Right.
The white man is pushing out all types of nonsense, pedophilia, pornography, all types of things, man, to sexualize our women, man.
Right.
So now we just resort to our women being thoughts, to being hoes, to being WAP. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? And also, stop watching that video, man. Don't listen to people like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? You listen to Megan Thee Stallion, and you're going to end up getting shot in the foot, man. Salaki. You know what I'm saying? I don't want evil to befall none of my sisters. But when you're doing wickedness, expect wickedness to happen.
Right.
Expect the consequences of your action by doing wickedness to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. What it is. Go ahead. Who's on the call?
It's so heavy that you bring out that song that you're talking about, right? I accidentally heard the song. I was flipping through the radio station trying to find a talk radio, trying to get some news in. And I was flipping through it, and I heard the song. I was like, what the hell? When I'm listening to I listened to like three verses of the song, or 3 lines of the song, and instantly my mind just clicked like, this is some bullshit. And it don't make sense how now the woman is basically doing the will of the devil, our oppressor, by just low-grading themselves.
Right.
It's really good saying out here. Wow.
Right. You know what I'm saying? What you said was so heavy. Hey, next time, just watch your profanity, though. But, you know what I'm saying? What you saying was so heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's what the white man wants you to do. Degrade your women, man. Degrade your women. She nothing but trash. She nothing but a dog. She nothing but a bitch. She a thought. You know what I'm saying? She got WAP. You know what I'm saying? That wet pussy, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? They want you to demoralize your women, man. And thus, it's separating us. That's what it's doing ultimately. It's putting the black man over here. It's putting the black woman over there. We're separate. We're not seeing eye to eye. We're not on the same page. And guess what? It's working. You understand? It's working. You know what I'm saying? You know, now women is all about money. They're all about, things. That's all they care about. They care about nice things and money. You know what I'm saying? And black men, we don't even care. We care about money, but we care about more what? Women. Right. We care about knocking as many women as we could. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be the champion of knocking as many women as we can. You know what I'm saying? We trying to come amongst each other and brag. You know what I'm saying? Look, yeah, I hit her last night, man. Yeah, she got that WAP. Nah, man. You shouldn't treat your sisters like that, man. And sisters, you shouldn't treat your brothers like that, man. Stop looking at your brothers as just objects, as just money, man. As just a big walking bank. You understand? We're not banks. We're men. You understand? We're men that deserve respect. And we understand that you women that deserve respect too. You don't deserve to be treated like a thought. Right. You know what I'm saying? But also we both need to get our acts together. We need to get our acts together and we need to come back to the Most High. Right. And we need to forsake America. That's why this topic of the day is called whoring after the ways of America is against God. Right. Everything that we just mentioned today is against God. You understand? So no, stop being pimps. We're not supposed to be pimps. We're not supposed to be prostituting our women. Keep reading.
To cause her to be a whore.
To cause her to be a what?
A whore.
A what?
A whore.
To cause her to be a whore, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a woman, you know, she's going to naturally incline to a man. But it's up to you, man, to decide what you're going to do. Is you going to lead her into righteousness, or you going to lead her down the path of whoredom? You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Women don't start off to be no whore. Right. Women don't start off being whores. Right. They learn that behavior. You understand? And guess who teaches them that? The man. Right. You understand? The man teaches them that. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in school, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, of course, you know, it wasn't that long ago, but that's for another topic for another day. But, you know, it was women, you know what I'm saying? I knew that was innocent. You know what I'm saying? And they get around these certain type of men, you know, men that's popular, that got all the women, these gangbangers, man, these athletes, and then guess what? They prostitute them. They whore them out. You know what I'm saying? They talking about, they get with these women like, you know what I'm saying? And look, it ain't gonna be no fun without the homies getting none. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they call it running a train. They run a train on these innocent women, man. They so-called gangbang, which is also homosexuality. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I'm gonna be in the same room with another man watching him getting in. You know what I'm saying? My rod out, his rod out, we both butt naked. Come on, man, that's homosexuality. That's gay, period, man. That's being a homo, period. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's whoring that woman out. That's what you're doing, man. Women just ain't born to be whores, man. They learn that, and they learn that from men. Right. It's a female that's been liking on a guy for a long time. They finally get with the man, and the man has her doing all types of manner of wickedness and nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, you really love me? If you love me, you'll do this. And end up having sex with him and about 4 or 5 more of his guys at the same time. Right. Recording and all that, whoring her out, man. Which is nonsense, man. We need to do better, man. Us men, we need to do better. Right. Like I said, we need to stop doing that, whoring our sisters out. Any more on that?
Okay.
Go ahead.
At least the land fall to whoredom.
At least the land do what?
Fall to whoredom. At
least the land fall into whoredom. Yes, eventually all that pimping and tricking and all of that is going to fall. The land's going to fall into whoredom. The whole land's going to be wicked. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to get turned out. You know what I'm saying? All the innocent ones is going to get sucked right in. Guess what? I mean, you know, look, I like using myself as an example. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you know, that's just me. I like using myself as an example so I can, you know, hopefully, you know, correlate. You know what I'm saying? For edification. But, you know what I'm saying? I was growing up. I was innocent. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have a girlfriend or whatnot until, you know what I'm saying, I finally had me a girlfriend. And not knowing that this girl had already been holed out. You know what I'm saying? She's my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But behind my back, she's doing all types of manner of wickedness. I was young, about 15, 16 at the time. You know? Thinking that she can't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? Until I found out the hard way that she can do wrong. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, made me to be a laughingstock. You know what I'm saying? She didn't hold around all behind my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like the little, what they call today, the little simp. I'm the simp. That's what they call today, the simp. I'm looking like a simp and everything. And trust me, it's a bad feeling, man. And what that did was that made me kind of hate women. You know what I'm saying? That made me hate women. That made me want to whore out women even more. That made me want to treat women like an object. You understand? At the end of the day, it's both parts. We're both wrong in this. You understand? So with that, any more on that?
Come.
Go ahead.
And the land becomes full of wickedness.
And the land becomes what?
Full of wickedness.
So that's self-explanatory. The land becomes full of wickedness. Yeah, everybody's hoeing. Everybody's tricking. Ain't that what we're going through right now today? That's right. Ain't that what we're going today? You can't even meet a decent woman while her worried about what's in your bank account. Or her worried about what car you drive. You know what I'm saying? Or what's worried about what kind of house you live in. Oh, you stay in your mama's house? Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Or women, you know what I'm saying? Us men, we worried about if the women got a big behind. Right. Got some big breasts. You know what I'm saying? Could do this with that and this and that. I'm not gonna go too far in it, but come on, man. We say in America, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The land fell into wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Period. Point blank and period. Any more than that?
Yes, sir.
That's it. You understand? Keep. We want to precept that with Deuteronomy 23 and 17. Get that. Deuteronomy 23 and 17.
17 and 23.
23 and 17. We're going to get that. Any questions? We got any questions online? Anything? 23 and 17. Anybody got any questions? Nope. Got any questions online? Anything? If not, we're going to keep it going.
Shalom, sir.
Go ahead.
You just made me want to throw away all my UGK, all my 8 volumes. You just made me want to throw all that away.
Wait, Slack, you said do what?
I said you made me want to throw all my music away, my 8 volume MJG, my damn UGK, all that.
Man, look.
You got me in my mind want to throw all that.
Man, look, trust me, I still listen to MJG, 8 Ball and MJG, man. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to it, but you just can't do exactly what they talking about on the music. I mean, you listen to music for entertainment, man. It's not a sin to listen to that type of music. It's a sin when you perform the acts of what they're saying in that music. You understand?
Going out of one corner.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, you said Leviticus 23 and 17?
Deuteronomy 23 and 17. Yeah, Deuteronomy 23 and 17. If anybody got any questions, just type it in the chat. You understand? We're going to get your questions. The topic for today is whoring after the ways of America is against God. It's like it. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 23 and 17. There shall be no whore.
There should be no what?
No whore.
Should be no whore. Go ahead.
Of the daughters of Israel.
There should be no whores of the daughter of Israel. Understand? Keep going.
Nor a sodomite.
Nor a sodomite. Go ahead.
Of the sons of Israel.
Of the sons of Israel. That's self-explanatory. You understand? Let's clear up the air. Let's get what the word sodomite means. You understand? Go ahead. Find the word sodomite. We're going to pull up and see what it means. Here's a compact Bible dictionary. We're going to find that word. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, to be honest with you, is confused what the word sodomite means. It can mean, you know what I'm saying, well, it can mean a couple of things. You got the definition? Go ahead.
It says a person who engages in sodomy.
It's sodomy. So look up the word sodomy. What's sodomy?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Hold on. You keep hold up with that definition.
The word sodomy definition.
Go ahead.
It's a sexual intercourse involving anal or oral copulation.
Okay. Well, we know what that means, right? But you know what I'm saying? Let's get it out the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. What, you got a definition?
No, same one we have.
It's the same thing we have, but we're gonna read it about the.
I do have a.
You have another definition? Go ahead and read it.
Sodomy or burglary is generally anal or oral sex between people or sexual activity between a person and a non-human animal.
Right.
But it also means any non-procreative sexual activity.
Right. Now, you know what I'm saying? Of course, that's what y'all got out of Google, right?
Okay.
Now we're gonna get it up out of the Compact Bible Dictionary. Sodomy. You understand? We trying to get a clear understanding. You know what I'm saying? The U.P.K, we don't just think about what, you know what I'm saying? We just don't guess about what word mean. We actually look up what the word mean. All right, here you go. Here, go ahead and read that. Sodomy, right there. Let's read it. Right there on the right page, down below. Go ahead, read loud and clear.
It says sodomy, unnatural sexual perversion.
Okay, unnatural sexual perversion. Go
For
ahead.
which Sodom became noted.
Unnatural sexual perversion. You understand? Sex that's unnatural. Unnatural sexual perversion. Keep going.
Come. Forbidden by the law.
Uh-huh.
Fastened itself upon Israel.
Okay.
An ancient heathen world.
Right.
Practiced even in a temple.
Okay. Go down. It should be sodomite. We'll see what that say. Sodomite. Uh-huh.
Just says sodomite, see sodomite.
All right. Well, you know what I'm saying? Sex, we got different definitions. You know what I'm saying? It could be all of that. You know what I'm saying? But the definition of sodomy, let me see. Slide. Unnatural sexual perversion for which Sodom became noted. Now, of course, we know why Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed, right? Homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? That's what basically what sodomy is. Sodomite is. Unnatural sexual perversion. Them angels came and Lot took him into his household, and then there was a crowd. They wanted to have sex with the men.
Right.
These was men wanted to have sex with the other men. You understand?
It's like he offered the daughters.
And Lot offered his daughters. They said, nah, we want man meat. They want man meat. Man, that's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. All right, go ahead. Any more on that?
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. Read that again.
Deuteronomy 23 and 17.
Uh-huh.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel,
Right.
nor a sodomite of
Uh-huh.
the sons of Israel.
Right. Nor sodomite of the sons of Israel. Drop that. Let's get Jeremiah 3:1. Jeremiah 3:1. All right, go ahead.
It's the book of Jeremiah, 3 verse 1.
Hey, you getting these kind of quick, man. I can't even catch up. Can't even catch up now. You know what I'm saying? I got this big old book right here, man. I got to flip through a million pages. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah 3:1. Hold on, give me 1 second. I got it. I almost got it. All right, go ahead.
The book of Jeremiah, 3 verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again?
It's a question that's being asked. It says, they say, if a man put away his wife. Now, what does it mean when a man put away his wife? Leave him. Leave her. You understand? Don't want her no more.
Right.
Which is also a sin against the Bible. You understand? It says, they say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto again? Meaning that this man put away his wife. He didn't want her no more. She went and was with another man. That already is a sin. First of all, putting away your wife is already a sin. Her going to another, having sex with another man is a sin.
Right.
And her coming back to you again is a sin.
Right.
You understand? Read.
Come.
Go ahead. I can't hear you. You might have to talk up a little bit, Doc. I can't hear you.
I'm still on my slavery. I just got a quick question.
Go ahead.
I just thought about that verse. Okay, so in the verse it's talking about like putting away the wife, and if he comes back, if he accepts her back, right?
Right.
So there's a parable. Well, it's not a parable, but there's a metaphor where the Most High calls us his wife,
Right.
and he's the husband. So
Right.
if we play the whore against him, but he allows us to come back, how come he doesn't allow a woman to come back to the man if she's really, really sorry about what she did because she, didn't know no better, then why is it, wrong for us not to accept her back if you still love her? But the Most High will accept us if we play the whore on him.
That's a real good question. You know what I'm saying? It's many reasons. We won't get it up in this verse right here. All right, keep on reading.
Come. Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
It says, shall not that land be greatly polluted? You understand? What does it mean by that? When a woman, when you know what I'm saying, when you put away your wife and she goes sleep with another man, first of all, you've been sleeping with this woman. You done been putting all types of semen all inside of her, and that semen is still in there. You know what I'm saying? That semen never went nowhere. It's still in there. It's part of, it's your DNA. It's part of her DNA now. You know what I'm saying? But then then she go to another man and have sex with him, and now he got semen all up on her. That's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? That is disgusting. It says, shall not that land be greatly polluted? That land is greatly polluted. You understand? That is disgusting. You over there, you busting shots. She go to another man and he busting shots, and then she come back to you and you busting shots. That's disgusting, man. It says, shall that land be greatly polluted? Keep reading.
Come. But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
It says, but thou hast played the lover with many lovers. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? When the scripture's saying that the Most High is like a husband to Israel, it's not talking about like no sexual relationship type thing. You know what I'm saying? When the man and the wife, that's a sexual relationship. That's a sexual thing between a man and a woman. This is just comparing, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is comparing a man and a wife. You know what I'm saying? The husband putting away his wife, she going to another man, and she coming back. That's what it's comparing it to. It's not comparing to actual sexual a sexual relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's just comparing. It's just like a metaphor. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is just comparing what it is, what it's going to be like with a man and a woman. That's it. During out the whole scriptures, that's what the Lord compares to. Go ahead.
It's like, if I
Go ahead.
if I can add.
Go ahead.
When that woman comes back to that man, it's going to be problems in that household.
It's going to be problems. That's heavy. It's going to be problems, like huge problems. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, you having sex with a woman. The women take on your spirits and you take on her spirits. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be having, you know, if she got demons and you have sex with this woman, you going to have demons too. And she go back, she turn around and have sex with another man, take on his demons, them demons jump on her, and she come back to you, them demons that was on him jumped on her, and it's jumped on you. That's why the scriptures say, shall not that land be greatly polluted? That land is greatly polluted, meaning that is pollution. You understand? Yeah, keep reading. Any more on that?
Come.
Go ahead.
Yet return again to me.
The Lord is go ahead, finish that.
Said the Most High.
Said the Most High. It says, but thou hast played the harlot with many lovers. What is that talking about? Is it talking about physically? Israel is having sex with other people? No, it's not talking about that. Go ahead.
It's talking about how, how we have gone ahead and follow Christianity, white supremacy, Buddhism, Muslimism, whatever ism it is out there. We don't follow everything except being ourselves.
Yeah, Most High Christ. That's exactly what it is. The Most High is talking about when he's comparing us to a harlot, because he's comparing a woman being a harlot because she's sleeping with a lot of different men. The Lord is comparing Israel to a harlot because we're being trying to get into all these heathens doctrines. You understand? Instead of being only for the Lord, only choosing the Lord's doctrine, we're trying to be, like you said, Christianity, Islam, trying to be a Muslim, Buddha, 1%, Mason. We're trying to be we trying to conform to all these other religions. That's like playing a harlot. You know what I'm saying? Just like a harlot sleeps with multiple men. The Most High is comparing Israel to a harlot because we're dipping and delving in all these other religions and there's all these other religions. You understand? Any more on that?
That's it, sir.
That's it. We're gonna drop that. Let's get back. Let's go to Deuteronomy 19 and 11. Deuteronomy 19 and 11.
Come.
Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy 19, verse 11. But if any man hate his neighbor.
Hold on, let me get that with you real quick. Deuteronomy 19 and 11. All right, go ahead.
Come. If any man hate his neighbor and lie in want of him and wait of him, and rise up against him and smite him mortally that he die, and fleeth into one of these cities.
Now what is this talking about? Anybody, what is this talking about? What is this famous plague that we have amongst Israel? What is this? Go ahead, Akash.
Black on black crime.
This is black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? This is another way. You know what I'm saying? We're whoring ourselves in the ways of America. America want us to pit ourselves against each other. America want us to hate each other, man. That's how America, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even in sports, you know what I'm saying? It's a team, you see a black team versus another black team. You know what I'm saying? Football, you know what I'm saying? You see that in sports. You see this in the music industry. You see this all over. In gangs, it's always black on black. The white man, you know what I'm saying? The white man is they love that black on black crime because guess what? Go ahead.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? The Bible, you know what I'm saying, called white man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's very cunning, right?
Right.
And this, like, you know what I'm saying, goes into, like, how he's such a devil because, like, not only do he force, you know what I'm saying, force us to, you know what I'm saying, sin against the Most High, you know, by, it's quick example by, you know what I'm saying, the poor, you know what I'm saying, the stuff, you know what I'm saying, the oppression and the stuff that brothers do for money. But he also encourages us to, it's just like the devil knows God's word, you know what I'm saying, he also encourages us to even carry out the curses that the Most High put upon us. Like, you know what I'm saying, like the curses that we go through, he encourages us to even enact those curses on ourselves. So, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I understand exactly what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? The white man want us to pursue all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just like the scripture said. You know what I'm saying? We know that. We do that to this day. I know brothers and sisters that didn't got killed because of this scripture. It says, you know what I'm saying? Read that from the top.
Come. Verse 11. But if any man hate his neighbor.
It says, but if any man hate his neighbor. Hey, someone put your phone on mute real quick. I can hear like a back noise. Anybody? Salakia, put your phone on mute. Salakia, hey, somebody got their phone on mute? Put your phone on mute. All right, I don't know who that is. They probably just left their phone. They probably at the slave right now. But yeah, I don't know who that is. Okay, but it says, but if any man hate his neighbor, you understand? First of all, you got to already have hate and develop this hate in your heart for your neighbor. You understand? It says, and lie and wait for him. How many Negroes you know that sit and wait for someone to come out the crib or come out the stove and kill him? You understand? It says, and lie and wait for him and rise up against him. You understand? This is a black on black crime. You got brothers, you know what I'm saying, sisters laying to wait for somebody to come out the crib or come out the store, and then you kill them. You shoot them. That's black on black crime, man. That's something that we learn in America. Because guess what? You got the Italian mob, you got the mafia. You know what I'm saying? We trying to gang bang like the white man can gang bang, but we doing it and we're destroying ourselves. They're doing it and they're getting rich. They're getting famous. You understand? We're trying to be like the white man and we're destroying ourselves through gangs and through violence and, you know, lack of brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? It says, but if a man hate his neighbor, and lie in wait for him, and rise up against him, and smite him. Yeah, go ahead. Anybody, put your phones on mute, Salakia. Put your phones on mute. Phones on mute. You got a back noise. Put your phones on mute. I don't know who that is. Okay, there you go. The water. Whoever did that, the water. It was a huge back noise. All right, we got it? Okay, so, yeah, it says, but if any man hate his neighbor and lie in wait for him and rise up against him and smite him mortally that he die. You understand? That's what we do right now in America today because we want to learn from Al Capone. We want to learn from Lucky Luciano. We want to learn from John Gotti. You know what I'm saying? These so-called famous gangsters and whatnot that's known for what? White on white crime. Right. They're known for killing white people. They're killing their own people. You know what I'm saying? Take over turf, take over businesses. They call it rackets. They call it rackets. Racketeering. That's what it's called, taking over a racket. You understand? We want to learn that too. So guess what we do? We created the Bloods and the Crips. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? We're gang banging just like the mafia gang banging. Right. And guess what they doing? We're killing each other too, like they killing each other, but we're doing it on a whole astronomical level. Because guess what? We're the most highest people. And whatever we do is going to get multiplied. So we killing each other at a fast number. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? The first thing white people will say, well, what about black on black crime? Right. That's the first thing they want to say when we talk about black issues. What about black on black crime? What about black on black crime? You know what I'm saying? We tell them that that's something that we need to get figured out amongst each other, man, because that's a crime against us, our own people. But when another nation do it, that's an act of war. That's why you think the Arabs is trying to is strapping bombs to themselves, Allah Akbar, and going blowing up a block. You know what I'm saying? That's an act of war. You understand? All right. Any more on that? No. Okay. Well, this is a time in Israel where, guess what? It was black and black crime back in in the ancient days. You understand? But when a brother did this, he was able to flee into a city. It was a city that was made and built for people to happen like that. When they accidentally kill someone or purposely kill someone, they will flee into the city and no one can touch them. As long as they're in this city, they can't be touched until like the judge come forth and they have their whole trial and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
This is verse 12. Then the elders of his city.
Then the elders of the city, keep going.
Shall send and fetch him thence.
Well, the elders of the city will come get him. So the elders will send guards that will protect them on his way back. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood.
That
he may die.
And deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood. Meaning it's gonna be someone waiting on him to kill him. Someone that was a relative to the person that he killed. That's the avenger of blood. Or it could be anybody. The avenger of blood in this city gotta be a family. It could be a friend that cared about you like that, and he was going to avenge you. You understand? So, you know what I'm saying? If at the end of the day, that's how you understand that a man that that hate his brother can no good come from it. Can no good come from it. You know what I'm saying? You lying away for this man. When he come out, you rise up against him and you smite him mortally that he died. And then now you're on the run. Ain't that like first 48? Right. That's what they do in first 48, ain't it? That's crazy, man. The white man has shows that's depicting us in these scriptures. Go ahead.
This would be the law of extradition from?
Extradite?
Right.
That's exactly what it is. That's what exactly the elders of the cities extradited this brother back to, you know what I'm saying? And that was the punishment. The punishment was death. You do that to a brother, you lie and wait for a brother and you kill him because you hate him. Your punishment was death. They would come find you. They would come get you out this city, and you would go to the person that was going to slay you. You know what I'm saying? You was going to go to the family member or whoever wanted to kill you for killing his brother. And that was righteous. That was righteous. You understand? That was righteous. Everybody that I know that did that in life, they either dead or they in jail.
Right.
That's the punishment for the Most High. You understand? Keep going. You said go to 13.
Come on, it's verse 13. Thine eyes shall not pity him.
It says, thine eyes shall not pity him. You ain't going to feel sorry for this cat. Keep going.
But thou shalt put away the guilt of innocent blood from Israel.
But thou shalt put away the guilt of innocent blood from Israel. You understand? This man was innocent. You killed an innocent man because you hated him. Ain't that what they do down today? Because this man drive a better car than you?
Right.
Because this man got more money than you? Because he dressed better than you? Because he get all the women? You want to hate on him, and now you want to kill him. You want to lie in wait and you want to kill him. You want to kill him because you're jealous of him. Man, hey, these scriptures is powerful, man. These scriptures is powerful, man. We're going to drop that, and we're going to go to 1 Corinthians 6:1. 1 Corinthians 6:1. We're going to end it on that note. 1 Corinthians 6:1. Let me know when you got it. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, go ahead.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians 6, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Dare any of you having a matter against another?
Hold on. Let me get that with you real quick. 1 Corinthians 6:1. All right, let me get that. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 1 says, dare any of you having a matter against another go to the law before the unjust and not before the saints?
It says, dare any of you having a matter against one another. Now, guess what? Look, we all got problems going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Your neighbor that stole your lawnmower. It's ways to handle that. Your neighbor that took your package, your FedEx package off your porch.
Right.
There's ways to go beyond that. You know what I'm saying? Your neighbor that accidentally broke your window. It says, dare any of you having a matter against another. It says, go to the law before the unjust. You should go to the priests and prophets of the Most High before you go to these devils, man. Before you go to the wicked, go before the priests and prophets of the Most High. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 2.
No, keep going. Finish that one off, and not before the saints.
Go to the law before the unjust and not before the saints.
And not, you know what I'm saying, and not before the saints, man. You should come see the saints first, man. Come bring black on black issues amongst black on black people. Don't bring black on black issues amongst a people that can't even relate to your pain and suffering.
Right.
White people don't understand your pain and suffering. White people don't understand at all. They don't understand the struggles of paying their rent. They don't understand the struggles of paying your phone bill, man, keeping your phone on. They don't understand about paying the struggles about paying your car note or feeding your kids, man. They don't understand that struggle because most of them is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that's so-called in the ghetto is living better than us that's in the ghetto. You understand? Because they getting all the benefits. The white man ain't got no problem giving them all the benefits. Giving them food stamps, giving them Section 8. They probably put them first on the list. Move that white family to the first of the list. Right. Section 8. Give them a Section 8 voucher. Give them food stamps. Give them about $1,000 worth of food stamps. They only got 2 kids. Give them $1,000 in food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Also, give them the, what's that other one called where you get cash assistance? Yeah, get that cash assistance too. Give them about $500 or $1,000 in cash assistance. And then white people, they sit there and they live off that. They can live off that. But us, we're lazy. We just want to live off the government. We want to live off the backs of what they call it, paying when you pay your when you pay your like Medicaid and Social Security and stuff like that. You're taxpayers. You're paying taxpayers and whatnot. You understand? But we want to go to bring our issues to these people that don't give a damn about us. They're ready just to lock both of us up. They're ready to kill both of us and just be done with it. You understand? We need to, you know, so Commander General Yahanna has built up men, strong men, to be able to lead the people, man. Have these programs, man, these prison programs, these food programs, these clothes programs. You understand? We need to utilize them, man. And next time, before you think about calling the police, how about you get some counsel from the priests and prophets of the Most High?
Right.
You understand? Call your camp leader in your city.
That's right.
Don't lock a brother up, man. Don't lock a brother up, man. Don't lock a sister up. We already being tortured enough, man. We already being killed enough. You got an issue amongst somebody, get counsel. You understand? Get counsel. And with that being said, I'm going to pass the class to Priest and Officer Akaz.
Man, powerful. We're going to do the security announcements. Read the ice. We're the I.S.U.P.K. Started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to be shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the heads to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After the 6 months period, the brother and the sister will get permission from the heads to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashera. 10% of every penny of increase to the Most High gives you. So like 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund is a free will offering. It's not mandatory. Whatever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. It's going to be on September 17th. The memorial blowing of the trumpets. All Archeums and Aqua. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. That being said, we're going to do the prayers. Amajium, which means stand. Upon Bakadan is to face the east. Awanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakuka. Taba'ah. Batazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baharataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Natananau. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Wasalakina. Kabayapinau. Kasalakina. Kabawakina. Wala'ah. Tabayanainau. Basanawan. Abo. Awashayinau. Bayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wala'ah. Walhapari. La'ai. Walalam. Amen.
Amen. In the English. Our
Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
SARS, it's the turn. Men of Israel, Amajim, Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Gaza Matah. We're going to give one courtesy to the sisters. Men of Israel, SARS, turn to the left. Men of Israel, Amajim, Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shema, and the thumb by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Gaza Matah, hands down. That ends the class.